Welcome back to MEG's Mysteries. This story is called The Midnight Terror. Kingsland, state of New South Wales, Australia, where you can find many farms, sheep, and cattle ranches. And of course, the surrounding area is called the Outback. And the mystery, people do go missing, but that's everywhere. Here is the mystery of the Midnight Terror. Jackie Crown has another one of her dreams. She knows it's real, whether it's in the past or will it be in the future. Who should she tell? She knows many people don't believe in her gifts of sight and strange feelings of dread. A medium has a hard time getting them to believe her, or they just count her as a nutcase. But this time she must make them believe. It's a family member that needs her help now. Her own sister, Janie Crown Sullivan, is missing. People are saying the Yowie, the legend of the Bigfoot, ape-like man, has come back. The Yowie, a large, legendary man-like, ape-like creature who inhabits the Outback area, is known for coming too close to civilization looking for food, or sometimes takes a human. Who knows why? In the past, many go missing without a trace, never to be seen again. In this tale, true, it's a case of the human terror, or is it the monster? Jackie dreams it, but no one will believe her. Police, family, and friends. Who can she trust and tell her dream? She even becomes a suspect. How did she know so much about the crime? June 2003, midnight. Janie calls home after a late night out with some friends. My car won't start, she tells her husband Tom. I'm on the way, he says. She says, I'm stuck at the sheep herders bar, the local hangout on the edge of town. Tom says, I'll be right there. Just then Jackie had a feeling she was getting in herself from a date. Something's going to happen, she thought, and it's not good. Tom got to the bar. The parking lot was empty, but Janie's car was still there. No Janie anywhere. He looked all over for her. Her cell phone was on the ground and the car door open. A strange smell in the air, like a dead thing or garbage. And then he saw a clump of hair near the car. His phone rang. It was her sister Jackie. Where is she? He asked her. He knew she saw something. He was one of the ones who did believe in her visions. Did you see anything? Jackie said, I only had a terrible feeling, and then I saw a dark figure. It could be a stranger that stopped to help, or a kidnapper, or something more sinister. Police were called, and Tom went to the station. Jackie met him there. The officer at the desk told him, You know we have a 24-hour wait for a missing person report. Maybe she got a ride and she's waiting at home. Tom and Jackie said her phone was left there on the ground and the car door open. Jackie told him, I had a bad feeling. I saw something or someone with her. Oh, you were there, he said. No, I see and feel things, she told him. Oh, yeah, I remember you, the medium. We need facts, not dreams or feelings. Tom and Jackie went home and drove around looking, but found nothing. Jackie told him, I'll dream again. Maybe I can pick up a clue or see something. But it doesn't feel good. She had a dreadful feeling that she'll never see her sister again. Janie was never found. Both Tom and Jackie were suspect, but cleared in the end when more girls went missing. December 2003. Jackie was at work and getting the same feeling something's going to happen soon. She still tried to see Jamie or something to find her alive or dead. They needed closure. All day long and into the night, that dreadful feeling was getting stronger and stronger. She tried to put it out of her mind, but it just kept lingering in the back of her brain. She tried to sleep that night. She had an early work day. The dreams of a dark figure in a store, the all-night convenience store on the edge of town, called The Last Stop. She sees a young girl at the counter. The young girl calls out, Can I help you? The figure is going in and out of the aisles like it's looking for something, but the girl can't see it clearly. It's hidden behind the aisles. And then it all goes black. Jackie knew this was real, not just a dream, and it's happening now. She thinks, do I call the police? They didn't believe me or help me last time with Janie. It could be the same one who took Janie. But how can I help her? How can I help this girl? So she calls Tom and asks his opinion. It's after midnight, Tom says. What is it? News on Janie? Did you dream something more? Jackie tells him, no, another girl is in trouble. Do I call the police? It could be connected to Janie. Tom tells her, I don't know. They didn't listen last time, but they might this time. You can try. I'll call anyway. It can't hurt. They already think I'm nuts, but I'll make them believe this time. Jackie calls and the same officer answers the phone. Sergeant Miller here. How can I help you? Oh, it's you again, he says. What now? Oh, sorry about your sister, but we did all we could. Angry again, Jackie says, yes, but this time you'll listen. She tells him the dream and the feelings and the dark figure. He says, hold on, I got another call. It's the store manager of the Last Stop convenience store. My worker, Belinda Thomas, is missing. The door was left open. She's nowhere in sight. Her car's still here. The cameras aren't working. The next shift worker, 12 to 7, came in and found the store trashed and her gone. Things thrown down, dirt on the floor. What a mess. Looks like she put up a fight. Oh, so now do you believe me? Jackie yells on the phone. She heard it all. Sergeant Miller didn't push the hold button, but put the speaker on, and she heard the manager's call. Miller said, sorry, you wasn't supposed to hear that. I'm sending an officer to the store now. Jackie told him, I'm coming to the station now, and Tom met her there. Now will you take her seriously, he yelled. How can I help you? Jackie said calmly. Yelling won't help, Tom. Kingsland has many old farms and farmland and outback remote areas, regions all around. One could hide a person or bodies anywhere. So Jackie told the two new detectives on the case her story, Sergeant Hal Franklin and Detective Sergeant Vivian Wolfe. This time they listened to her story, and they believed her. The girl, Belinda Thompson, looked just like Janie, same hair color, a younger version of her. They showed Tom and Jackie her picture. She was the employee of the month. When Jackie looked at it, she saw the vision of two girls missing. Janie was still alive after all this time, but where? Why couldn't I see her before? She is alive, she cried to Tom. Both taken at midnight, both look similar, one older, one much younger. Hope I can see more. We're all working together now, the detectives and the medium. The newspapers are calling it the Midnight Terror. The Yowie is back. Missing girls all taken at midnight by a monster. Is the legend real? Jackie, Tom, Hale, and Vivian all become close friends as they work to solve the case. They all believe in her visions, and they need her help. The latest victim, Midnight, Toni Wilson, a 16-year-old. She's walking home from a babysitting job. She does every weekend. Her mother calls it in. She never came home. Jackie sees it happening in her dream. Toni's walking home. A dark figure comes up, but Jackie can't see or hear it. Toni turns around, and then all goes black. This is happening close to the bar and the convenience store area on the edge of town. Convenience? All girls taken at the same area? Police are on the scene but find no trace of the girl but her pocketbook on the ground. Jackie must use all her gifts now, so she asks to be put under hypnosis. Maybe she can get a clearer picture or a new lead. Police have a Dr. Sullivan who can help. He puts her under and into a deep sleep. To their surprise, Jackie can see a man, about 45 to 50, very large and built, very strong and unkempt, like a person who lived on the land. The area around is remote, but she sees a car, a dark sedan, and the license plate AQS 193. This is great. Now they have a clue. They run down the car plate, and its owner is Wesley Moorhead. The address is an old farm far outside of town. Roadblocks were set up in and out of town. Police swarm the area and find the farm surrounded by a remote outback. Nothing else around for miles. A perfect place to disappear. They find the girls in an abandoned building on the farm, all unharmed but scared, locked in a room together. Police find Wesley hiding in his broken-down house. He saw the police coming and hid. When they arrived, they were talking to him, and he was saying, "They're my family, my wife and daughters. You can't take them away again." Later, we found out his wife Mary and 2 daughters died in a car crash years ago. They all looked identical to Janie, Belinda, and Tony. He said he found them again. "They came back to me," he cried. Janie told us he never hurt her, just locked her up, and then brought the other girls, saying, "You're all home now. We are all family again." He kept saying it over and over. "My Mary, Becca, and Sally, you're home." He was crazy and got the help he needed. He was just some poor old guy that lost his family, and he just cracked. I told Hal and Vivian, "All's well that ends well, and they're all safe at home with your help. Thanks for believing in me." They said, "No, thank you for your special gift and all your help." So now we all work together when needed. I'm the official medium of the department. It wasn't a monster or legend of the Yowie this time, just a poor sick man looking for his family. He tried to make it look like the Yowie legend, and he took the girls. He put animal hair on the site by Janie's car to throw anyone off the scent that it was a human who took them. But it was a grieving human wanting his family back home. So, do you think mediums are real? Would you call them psychics or messengers? They all have special gifts I think we should listen to. Leave a comment if you believe or not. I do. Can they see the past or the future? Does everyone have a little special power to see something or get that special feeling? Well, I'm getting the feeling right now that you'll all come back to MEG's Mysteries. Until next time, have a good evening.